from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. On first down, it's Haskins. This short throw caught by Goddard. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 51 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get over.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise...
The ball's out, McCaffrey lost it, and the Giants have it, it's picked up, and they get the football, they'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Defense. Are you serious, dog?
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
A gain of 11 on the play.
The numbers for Green in last week's ball game. 4 catches, 62 yards, and a touchdown. Cousins now to throw on first down.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try to find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down. Now the throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
The ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive line.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Intercepted.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking the field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
2 yards.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power...
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
The Giants.
Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that, he said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw him on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
And this is caught. It's Edelman. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Edelman's first catch, and it's good for a first down. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Aaron Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And no return for Erickson out to the 25-yard line.
their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's free going down the left side. And the ball is knocked out. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they're able to retain possession.
That's good for 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Giants 7, Rams nothing.
Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here comes Miller. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
He was taken down
2nd and 8.
Yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From midfield now, Haskins. And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
The 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Jones, the ball carrier.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
3-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Oh, nearly picked. They may be lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. And so it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Nothing.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put up.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good for an LA.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Open down the middle of the field. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
26 more
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down.
At the Giants' 25-yard line.
Haskins going to throw again. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Again, it's Haskins. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal.
Throwing again, here's Haskins. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Anthony Miller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Sitting with a grab over the middle. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Haskins. The open man here, Renfro. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Christian McCaffrey as the first half is winding down. And the Rams have taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Bradley.
So we reach halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Rams 14.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall,
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
A second down throw for Cousins. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The former third overall pick, Quentin Williams, there to bring him down. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Haskins on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out some. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A.J. Green. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return for Erickson. Out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 40.
Haskins back to the air. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Sanu. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
3. That's good. 1.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 12. And now here's another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down and 3.
Off the play fake, Cousins on the move to his left. He's got a man, complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Jones running on 1st down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
At the Rams' 45-yard line.
And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in.
Cousins pass. Complete to A.J. Green.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Green once again the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. They go back to the ground with Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get on the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
1st and goal. At the
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now Cousins hands to Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Cousins now. And it's caught. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
All-pro tight end Travis Kelce had 97 catches last year in the regular season on his way to a Super Bowl title with Kansas City. And while he's a weapon anywhere on the field, as you get closer to the end zone, you really have to look out. Witness what he did in the playoffs. 3 touchdown catches against Houston in the divisional round, and a big one in the Super Bowl against San Francisco, which keyed Kansas City's comeback.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return for Erickson. Out to the 25-yard line. So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down on the scoreboard. 1:44 to go. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing again on second down. Haskins. And clipped up. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
It's 3rd down.
Cousins with a give to Jones. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A nice run leaves him just inches from a first. Could they possibly be tempted to try this on 4th and about a foot? And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Cousins pass.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this